I'm gonna put a piece of this potato on this bump. Now hopefully this is good enough.
I cut my pimples open before putting pimple patches on them. Tell you it's gonna clean the bacteria on your face.
The best home remedy for acne is a tomato.
What if I told you that 90% of what you hear about acne is wrong? Watch closely because many people see massive changes in their acne journey when they stop believing these myths. You see, after battling acne for 15 years, trying every acne treatment you can think of, I found something, and in this video, I'll be debunking the 5 myths that you believe that are actually making your acne way worse. You've probably heard it from a friend or a family member. They look at your breakouts and they say, you must not be washing your face enough. Or, drink more water and your skin's gonna magically clear up. It's the belief that having acne is a sign that you're dirty or you're dehydrated. But this myth could not be more wrong. Acne isn't caused by dirt or dehydration. In fact, washing your face too much can actually make your acne way worse. You see, when you over cleanse your face, you strip your skin of its natural oils, and then that can lead to irritation and to breakouts. While staying hydrated obviously is really good for your overall health, it's not a magic cure for acne.
I need the cure!
The real culprits behind acne are much more complex. Hormones play a major role, especially, during puberty, menstrual cycles, pregnancy. Genetics is another huge factor, and if your parents had acne, you're much more likely to have it too. Don't get me wrong, having a consistent skincare routine is definitely going to help manage acne, but it's not because it's making you quote unquote cleaner. It's about using the right methods to target acne at the source. Now, speaking of the right methods, if you're dealing with breakouts all the time, check out my acne program, theacnemethod.com. It's going to help you get rid of your acne by targeting it at the source instead of just masking the symptoms. So if you want to regain control of your skin, definitely go check that out. Now that we've cleared that, there's another big myth that's causing social anxiety for a lot of people because you've probably met that guy who avoids you because you have acne. Maybe you've even wondered yourself at some point, can I catch acne from someone else? Now here's the thing, you can't. Acne is absolutely not contagious. You can't catch it from someone else no matter how close you get to them. It's not like the flu or the cold. It doesn't spread through saliva or blood. You can kiss someone with acne. You can share their towel. You can even sleep on the same pillowcase with no risk of catching their breakouts. But Brian, what about the bacteria they say causes acne? Doesn't that spread? That's a good question. It feels like it would. But the bacteria you're thinking of is P. acnes bacterium. The interesting part is that this bacteria is already present on everyone's face, whether they have acne or not. Now let that sink in for a minute. The very bacteria that causes acne is living on your skin and everyone else's skin right now. Regardless of whether you have clear skin or you're dealing with breakouts, it is there. So why do some people get acne while others don't? Well, it's all about the terrain of your skin. So just think about it this way. The bacteria, P. acnes, it's like a seed. And on some people's skin, that seed finds the perfect conditions. Conditions like excess oil production, hormonal changes. It finds the right conditions to grow and to cause problems. On others, it just sits there harmless. So you don't have to worry about spreading your acne to others, and you definitely don't need to avoid people who have acne. Now, this next myth is as surprising as it is funny, and I'm sure you've been there. A friend of yours claims that their dry skin is what's keeping them acne free. Or you saw an ad that's targeting oily, acne-prone skin. It's a myth that's been around forever, and it's making people with dry skin feel invincible, and those with oily skin feel doomed. In fact, this belief has led so many people down the wrong skincare path. It's caused frustration, wasted money. Worst of all, it's caused more breakouts. I'm talking about the belief that acne only affects those with oily skin. Now, newsflash, it doesn't. Acne can affect anyone, whether you have dry or oily skin or even combination skin. The amount of oil on your face isn't what determines whether you have acne or not. In fact, having dry skin in some cases can lead to more breakouts, which sounds crazy, but when you have dry skin, those dead skin cells don't slough off as easy. They can clump together, they can clog your pores, and that's not all. If you have dry skin and you're using harsh oil stripping products to fight your acne, you're actually harming yourself And your skin, because it's feeling stripped, it's feeling desperate, it's gonna start overproducing oil to compensate for that dryness. And what does excess oil lead to? Yep, more breakouts. So regardless of skin type, hydration is key. Now for dry skin, using moisturizer can prevent that oil overproduction we talked about. And for oily skin, it can help to balance oil levels. The trick is finding the right products for your skin type, and everybody is different. If you want my favorite skincare brand of all time, check out Banish. They're 100% natural, cruelty-free, and unlike other brands who mass produce and they have their products sitting in storage for months, they make theirs in small batches weekly, so the active ingredients in Banish's products have not degraded by the time it gets to you, so it's all fresh, it's all very potent. You can use my code, it's Brian5 to get yourself a discount. Now we know that both dry and oily skin types are prone to acne, but here's another popular myth that is equally misleading. It's a myth that's given us false hope. And you've probably seen ads or you've heard people that claim to have found
the ultimate solution to end acne forever.
And it's a tempting thought, isn't it? But here is the truth. While we currently have many effective treatments, a permanent cure for acne doesn't exist. At least, not yet. Now I know what you're thinking. What about Accutane? I've heard that it cures acne. Well, not exactly. You see, while Accutane or isotretinoin is a powerful acne treatment, it's not actually a cure. Let me explain. See, Accutane works by shrinking your oil glands. It's like turning down the volume on your skin's oil production, but it doesn't shut it off completely. And as soon as you're off the medication, your oil glands start to expand and breakouts can return. And that is why it's vital to address the root cause of your acne and not just mask the symptoms. But all hope isn't lost. While we don't have a cure yet, we are getting closer every day. Scientists are working on an acne vaccine. It's insane that this is happening. The results so far are super promising, and I've actually been following the progress really closely. And I even met with somebody who's part of the first clinical trials, which I will talk about pretty soon. In the meantime, the key is finding a treatment plan that works for you. This might include a combination of skincare products, lifestyle changes, and sometimes even medication. Finally, a myth that has led to countless bathroom mirror disasters, the idea that you can get rid of a pimple faster by squeezing out its core. And I know you know this feeling. You're staring at that angry red spot in the mirror. You're thinking, if you can just get all the gunk out, it's going to heal quicker. But get this is not only wrong, it's also making your acne much, much worse. And I know it's tempting to think of acne like a tiny balloon that's filled with pus that you just need to pop and get it all out. But the reality is it's much more complex than that, and pimples are this inflamed area with a delicate structure. Squeezing them can actually cause you serious damage. The bottom of the pimple can actually burst, and that will cause massive inflammation that makes the pimple twice as big and last twice as long. So what should we do instead? Your best course of action is to stop touching the pimple ever, no matter how tempting it seems. Let your body's natural healing process do its work. And if you want to speed things along, you can try a spot treatment with ingredients like niacinamide or tea tree oil or sulfur. These can help reduce inflammation and speed up healing without the risks that come from manual extraction. Those are the 5 myths that are actually making your acne way worse. Now, if you want to know how Maylin went from this to this in just 10 weeks, check out this video right here, and I will see you guys in the next one.